We are going to start with Virgo, but I can't tell you for sure how many we're going to get through. Okay? But Virgo is you first. I have an order coming, and it said I had like 30 minutes, but then I had some other things to do on my way to the table, which has narrowed down this reading to about 20 minutes before it gets disrupted. Okay? So, anyway, this is what happened, what's happening, and what's next. Not sure what you're gonna get. If anything, it's a general reading. Take it as a puzzle. Put the pieces where you need to. Move them around the way you need to. He, she, they, them, you. Okay. All right. So for Virgo, we're gonna start with tarot, and I'll clarify as I need to with whatever oracle deck is kind of whispering for me to come here. Okay, for Virgo, all praise to the Most High. What happened? The Hierophant, marriage, commitment, um, fidelity, I heard. Okay, commitment, conformity, compromise. Okay, someone could be compromising. Not compromising anything that matters, more so compromising or letting go of the things that don't matter in order to embrace and be fully committed and totally invested in the things that actually do matter. Um, okay, so what happened? Someone used their throat chakra, I feel, to express something that they felt internally. It was a deep, maybe even subconscious belief. You could be speaking this out loud to a platform, to a group of people. This could be something you said to your family or a close knit group, or this is something, like I said, it could be on a platform, or you just said it to you. But it has to do with your expression. 222, I just caught that number. That could be relevant here. The Hierophant. Someone, you could be dealing with a Taurus. What happened? All right. Well, you expressed yourself. You spoke your heart. You said what you needed, or you said what you desired. And I don't feel like people stepped up to support you or to be a part of it. Um, I don't know. There was some kind of, you were hoping for some type of outcome. The Six of Wands, it was unsuccessful. The Eight of Pentacles in reverse. You don't even feel like you put your best foot forward, you know, anyway. So it's not like you, I don't know, whatever this is, it means more to you than what you get from it. Like you weren't really looking or seeking outside validation, or maybe you really didn't have a strong intent when you said whatever it was, or when you expressed yourself or committed to something. You didn't have like you weren't very entitled. You didn't have these strict expectations or something like that. You put in what you could. You were committed to it. You did your best or something like that is what I'm getting. It's kind of like you passed a test, but there are other people that you kind of feel this proved to be a test for them too, but you don't see them moving with you, or it just feels like the outcome was not successful. Not for everybody, but somebody is extremely content. So someone's really happy with their commitments, their investments. They're happy with where they chose to put their focus and attention. um, they're feeling content or satisfied about something. Okay, what's happening currently now for Virgo? This could be work related. It's just a lot of pentacle energy. This could be work related, or it definitely has to do with probably family life or work life, one or the other. What's happening currently is you're still out, you're still waiting for results. You're still waiting for results. So I feel like what you set yourself out to do, you're going to finish, or you're going to accomplish, or you are accomplishing it. So you're already growing through something or reaping some kind of harvest. Maybe it's just the information, the education, the experience, okay? But there's still more to come. Yeah, heavy Taurus energy. You could be definitely dealing with the Taurus with the Hierophant and the Seven of Pentacles. Long-term success. This is where you were focused on long-term success. Um, and this doesn't even feel like, excuse me, what you're reaping, what you're waiting for is a long-term success. But whatever this commitment was, it comes with blessings along the way. So you've been getting blessed this whole time, or something has been working out for you or providing for you some kind of recognition, respect, financial stability, security, confidence, purpose. Something has been giving to you consistently. Okay, somebody is talented, someone's experienced, someone's just wise, or they like street smart, just smart. They just know what to do. Strategy. Someone's really good at strategy. But anyway, you are being blessed, I feel, currently. And if it doesn't even feel like that, then you have harvest coming towards you, or you're moving into a harvest season where you're reaping some of the longer term expectations or rewards, because you may have not set these specific expectations. Doesn't mean that the work that you've done or the energy you poured into something doesn't mean it's not going to get back to you. In fact, that's karmic law. Okay, so that's the way the universe works. Results. So that's where you're headed to, or that's what's currently happening now, is you're starting to see the results of your efforts, maybe even your seeds, your mind, the seeds you've been sowing. They're starting to bud. They're starting to come above ground level where you can actually see how this is working out for you. You're starting to see how something is molding or coming, together here. This is mastery of some sort. It could be artistic. Or someone just, I don't know, the work of your hand. Artistic, crafty. Someone could draw here in this energy. Or I'm seeing like the Three of Pentacles from the Modern Witch Tarot. Or Modern Day something tarot. This one. I'm seeing the Three of Pentacles in this deck, like a muse. Someone has a vision that they've like. You could have done a what do you call them? A vision board. You could have an app or something like that where you are planning this out. Notebooks where you've been writing this out, planning this out. Some of you draw or something like that. But anyway, your vision is coming into fruition. That's what's happening. If something is becoming more tangible or more real to you, or is lining up in a way that you can see the results, yeah, and it's getting ready to get even easier. So if this has been a path that felt as if it was a bit of a struggle because of how much time it's taking or how much you're investing consistently without maybe reaping the results that you're hoping for, okay, so for some of you, what's happening right now too is you could be in this energy of getting tired. Like you're looking at what you've been investing in and you're kind of like, okay, this is a lot of responsibility, or I put way too much into this. It's kind of like making you want to stop putting forth the effort. I'm actually getting, this is not the time to give up now. Like you're too far ahead on something. You're too close to something. You've already done something, and this is like just bringing it back to life. Have you ever had a plant where there's certain plants where they're made for people who don't have a green thumb? Like they start to wither visibly, but it doesn't mean they're dead. As soon as you put water on it, they just come right back to life. Like that's the type of situation where this is. It's just like if you walk away from it, you could lose all of what you have been being prepared for. However, if you just keep putting in the effort, if you just keep doing what you're doing, which I don't feel like you're doing too much. You're not, you don't have these strict expectations on you or rigid, confines, or there's not this weighty responsibility. If it feels like it's weighty, it's because you're turning it into something that's heavy. But I really don't think that it is, okay? I really don't think it's as heavy as you're trying to make it out to be. So this is a self-sabotaging type of energy, but you would really miss out because you're so close to something. But you're going to go all the way back to the beginning and have to start over if you choose to go this route again, or commit yourself to this pathway or this way of thinking or this way of living or behaving or whatever. Whereas you could continue to just do what you're doing, take the cues, pay attention, okay, be aware of when you need to give more focus there, or when you need to water that situation or give more energy or focus to that, and allow it to continue to grow, because it's about to bud, or it's about to bloom. Okay, harvest season is very close, so you are almost there is what I'm getting right now. Let's see what else. Yeah, you have a lot of fear built up. What's happening right now is, because this one thing did not work out, and yet, okay, I get it. There's something that really just did not work out, and it's feeling as if you put your interest and focus in the wrong direction or area, or this could be what you're doing to sabotage yourself. You're focusing on the wrong things. What happened before does not have to be what's happening currently, because actually what was missed out on was maybe something that would have been good for in the moment, but I'm getting you also got other, or you reaped other benefits from this in the moment. So the long-term results are still happening, even if it didn't happen before. Why does somebody not want me to be able to speak? My throat chakra has gotten attacked like 3 times during this reading. That's weird. It's no excess energy. My voice keeps going out. And this has something to do with throat chakra clearing. So there's something you're aware of. Excuse me, but I feel like there is another energy that really wants to try to trigger that side of you, that would look on the darker side instead of the brighter side of things. And literally, this could be a situation where it's 50-50. You decide. You can push the momentum. It's on the fence. You can tip it either way you want to. But why wouldn't you just keep going forward and get what it is that you're due? Because I'm getting that these long-term results, this good fortune, is actually what you're headed to, but you could literally sabotage it. And it's really with the mindset, your mindset. You could think that it's too much. You could think that you can't handle it. And that's like that little seed of doubt, or what do you call it? A little leaven could spoil the whole loaf, like that. What's up, chat? I'm just ignoring the chat because I don't know what y'all own currently. But this mic has been in here forever, for now. It's been months. And it is what it is. Let's just be adult about it. Okay. Let's just be adult about it. Most of these mics, they look like this. I particularly like this one. And I don't care what you choose to call it, but as long as you don't come in the chat trying to talk about that and bring attention to it to take attention away from what I'm doing, then we'll be all good. But other than that, let's be adults, okay? Call it whatever you like. Imagine it to be whatever you like. But this ain't that shit, so there is some kind of karmic blowback you could get from it, okay? But yeah, it is what it is. What up, Dogo 28? I'm good. I'm gonna go back to doing what I'm doing. Thank you. Period. Ignore the kids. I'm just gonna go right back to what I'm doing here. I just had to address that because it's like, come on, y'all. Seriously, I'm getting sick of seeing that same comment. It's just getting boring. All right. So anyway, what's next, Virgo? I'm gonna have to leave it at Virgo because I literally am running out of time. My food will be here. What's next? Yeah, this is not good energy. What you're doing currently, your mindset is off. That's what I'm getting. Your mindset is off. You're stressed out. This is anxiety, and it looks like it's a love relationship that's doing this to you, or this is somebody in your family or something like that. There could be somebody else that you just see them making all the wrong choices. You literally want what's best for this person, or you could see what would be better for this person, but it's just like they will not listen to you. They won't listen to you. You can't pay this person to get an example or to see an example. This could be somebody that literally you can get them to copy or try anything else, but nothing that would be of value to themselves, nothing to turn this around. I don't know. But if this is you, like somebody else that you're dealing with, I'm getting that this may be a situation you're going to have to let go of this. Like, I don't care how close they are or how easy it could be for them. If this is not your burden to bear, this seems like too heavy. It's causing anxiety and stress for you. It could also be causing a division or a stress between you and other people connected to you. So this could be somebody else's problem outside of your family. And literally this is causing issues for you in your own situation, your own family, or your own relationship. Like, is it really worth it? And this may be stress that you don't even have. You could be stressing for somebody else. And if this is you, this is literally your mindset. So what's next is this energy that I'm reading is a reflection of where you are currently and where you're focused. You're focused on the what didn't go right, but like I said, whatever this is, the commitment, the investment that you made, you gain wisdom, you gain experience, you learn lessons, you conquered fears. You've already been getting some kind of benefit from it. It's like, I don't know, but where's the appreciation? Or that's what I'm missing here is the appreciation. And literally somebody just needs to give thanks for what they did succeed in and what did go right. You're doing this to yourself. Somebody is focused, just focused on the negative. Somebody very focused on the negative. This is the Virgo. Okay. Let's get a clarifying card for all of this energy that I have on the table about what happened. Reconciliation, soul tribe, close friends. Okay, so maybe what you did, you hope that it would bring you closer to someone and it didn't do that. Doesn't mean that it's not going to moving forward, but how long are you going to cry and whine about what it didn't do? Player, playing the field, not looking to settle and seeking options. If this is what is going to change and shift your perspective, then go for it. But if this is just a way out because you think something, it hasn't happened quick enough yet, or you don't think you're going to meet a mark or meet a deadline, or you're not going to be there in time, or if it's fear, you need to conquer your fear. Running from your fear or becoming non-committal on a subject or on something that you were very committed to and actually was of value to you just because it didn't reconnect you with somebody, that's silly. I'm getting because whatever you committed yourself to is purposeful for you. Again, it's something that pays out, something that benefits, something that gives back to you currently, and the long-term outcome is still intact or still pretty much you already know that you're going to see, you know what I'm saying? You sowed a seed, you did the work. Literally, you're about to be in harvest season, but you could really fuck it up. You could seriously sabotage this. For some of you, I'm getting this is like a connection too, where you're not in this connection yet, and something did not go well. But overall, what you know is that it's close. It could happen at any time. So you could give up on it with this, type of intention of, well, fuck this person. They didn't come when the fuck I said to. They don't see me. They're not respecting me. And you could walk away. But that's really going to be your loss. Or you can exercise the same qualities that likely lock somebody like this into your life in the first place, which is perseverance, patience, putting in the work, and being thankful for the results along the way, being thankful for the blessings along the way, and being aware of how it is working out for you currently and of the actual trajectory of something. Because I'm getting like you're looking at something as this is a whole shit show, but I can't even get any other energy about it. You're overthinking something and you're like stressed out about it, but you're not fed up. That's the truth. You still got plenty left in you to put into this. And obviously this is something that you're invested in. you want to be invested in, you are committed to it. The 411 is that you're stressing yourself out because you already feel like you have to commit to this, or you have to continue to put into this because it's where your soul is. But you're conflicted, and you're the one causing the conflict. Something about this is about, you can move in self-love. That could still put you on the market, could still make you single, but it's a mindset. There's one way where you're trying to slam the door in somebody's face that you really don't want to, and then there's another way where you just do you, love who you are, and stay thankful for the life that you're currently living without taking yourself out of or pushing away something that you've already invested in. And I don't know, but it says patience. So there could be a situation here where it just feels as if the connection that you're in, it may not be where you want it to be, but you do have reconciliation, soul tribe, and close friends in the upright. So this will have long-term, these are the results. That may be in the long term. Maybe it's not happening now, but that's something that's futuristic. So you can still have a good time in the here and now without hating this person or pushing them out of your life. But again, that is, personal choice. It could be this person in particular that is bothering your commitment. Okay, maybe you're committed to someone else, and this is another person, a third party, somebody who wants to be connected to you, but this is not a good time for you to connect with them, or this is not going to add to your long-term goal, to who you're truly committed to. This is not helpful for you. Maybe it's the third party that's adding stress to your life. Okay, I don't know what kind of situation you got, if you have an open relationship or whatever, but if this person isn't adding value to you, that means that you're not adding value to your partnership that you're actually committed to, which means, what is the point of it at all? So yeah, it could be that you need to release this responsibility, let this person go, so that you can actually put your focus into what you really do value and what you really care about, so that it can come into fruition for you. Your choices right now specifically is your mindset that is going to slow up or delay something, possibly. Like, you can speed it up or you can slow it down, but it has a lot to do with your fear and what you're letting get in the way. Okay. We got one more card here on player. What's some player from the Himalayas for Virgo? What's happening? Okay, yeah. You're ready to date, and you want to date out in the open, romantic. Why did I say out in the open? Player, wine and dine. You want somebody to see. That's another thing here. You may be looking for somebody you want someone to be jealous or something like that. For some of you, that's in your energy, where you actually kind of just want to throw up in somebody's face, like, look, I'm dating, or look, I'm with this person, or, I don't know. You really want to. That may not work out well for you, because the outcome, what you're looking for, you're trying to make somebody jealous on purpose to get a certain reaction, but I'm getting you're not going to get the reaction you're looking for. So you would do better to put your investment, put your time and focus into things that you actually care about, people that you actually care about, and not just somebody because you need to make somebody else mad so that they'll do whatever it is that you want them to do. It's petty something here going on here. But anyway, if this is happening around you or to you, I feel like you have spiritually woke. So somebody is aware. Somebody is paying attention. Someone gets it. What's happening now is you could be, back on the market. You could be on the market. You could be single. You could be ready to mingle, and you're not trying to throw it in anybody's face. You're also, you're not trying to throw it in anybody's face. You're not trying to hide it, but you're also not trying to deny that you may have a spiritual counterpart or connection that has not come in. It's not in your life physically yet, but it's not going to put your life on hold in the, romantic department. But you're also not going to sabotage that connection, because you see long-term potential, and you really can't see any reason why that's not something that would happen eventually. Okay, so I don't know, but let go of whatever is stressing you. That's what I'm getting. Do not get into this energy. I got what's next, the blues, possibly. Yeah, somebody, you really need to maybe reassess things or change how you're looking at something. Okay, because it's fear. The fear is what's bringing in this overthinking and this anxiety or worry, and maybe concern over what is not even as big of a deal as you want to try to make it out to be, because it could be good in the long term. You've already invested. The Hierophant is in the upright. Reconciliation is in the upright. And you're putting the work in and you're being patient, but you could definitely turn that around by stopping that. I think that's really what's working for you, and whatever this is you're committed to. It's your determination, your consistency, and your patience. Those are the qualities that it needs to continue. Okay, so, I mean, you're going to be open. The brick wall is in reverse, so that's good. If you do the work, something is bothering you mentally. If you look at it, if you deal with it, if you focus in on self-love, maybe that's going to be what you need to know how to push through, or, you know, your next step here. But it's going to keep your defense mechanisms from sabotaging this for you. And maybe that's what happened in the past. It's typically at this point in the time of this cycle. See, you have justice. This is legal. This is the justice card. You are so close to some kind of balance or justice or payout here. So, I mean, I would say persevere, continue, okay? Don't fuck up what you've already invested in. Hard work, long-term success, rewards. Get your rewards. Get your results first, and then decide maybe if it's not worth it, if you need to cut it, okay? Those prices way too high. You need to cut it. All right. 1 second, Liam. Here I come. But yeah, that's what I got for you guys with Virgo. I'm going to leave this reading at that. Gotta go. And I will see you in the next video. I'm in love with your souls. Bye.